In this video, we're going to show you how to use the eBay bestseller research feature to take advantage of certain trends that might be occurring. We've just had Halloween, and the next one obviously is Christmas. So let's jump quickly over to Google Trends. Now here we can see we're doing Australia here, and this data is we've selected for the past 5 years. So you can see obviously a massive spike up, and over the last 5 years, we have seen a gradual increase in online sales in this area. Now, this makes sense because we are moving away from bricks and mortar to online sales, and of course, with the pandemic, this has upped it even more. So, with that information in mind, let's have a look at what Christmas decorations in that whole area may have to offer us as sellers. So, we'll hop over here to this feature, which, if you don't remember, you find it by going to your eBay dashboard drop-down menu, selecting research, and go to eBay bestsellers. So here we are. I'm just going to start rather on the fifth category and work my way up to category number 1. And then at the end, I'm also going to show you how to reverse the process, looking at an eBay seller, finding the category numbers, and how to make best use of how eBay gives us these category numbers to drill down and find what's selling best in each of these categories. So we're going to start with window decorations. I've already typed that in here. This is under home and garden. As you can see, its parent category is seasonal decoration, window decoration. So we're going to click on that. As it says, please be a bit patient. There's a lot of data to bring up. So we'll just wait while it brings up our data. Okay, here. So now you can see here the category is window decorations. For this particular example, for all the examples, we're using Australia. Okay, so we are going to have a look here at this one right here. Of course, you're welcome to look at all of the results that get brought up. So this one is some snow spray that is being sold. They've sold 232 of these, and right now it's selling for $25.46. However, they were selling this for more. If we click on the sell history, you can see starting here backwards for about 90 days, we have the 9th of November, and this is already a pretty hot seller, snow spray. So that is in the category of window decorations, the seller's name, etc. Okay, that's category number 5. So let's take a look. We're going to go back now. To go back, you can click on View Categories. Alternatively, you can also press the back button. Okay, for our 4th category, we are going to do Advent calendars. So I've gone ahead and typed the category number in. That's 156813. So you can see under seasonal decorations, Advent calendars. So we'll just wait while we draw that data in from eBay. Okay, so here we're going to look at 2 different Advent calendars. Now, anyone with kids knows they absolutely have to have an Advent calendar. So they are actually big sellers, and if you can cash in on like a trend, that's an even better thing. So I've noticed here there's a big thing going on rubber ducky Advent calendars. So if you click on this one here, it's got a countdown Advent calendar with rubber ducks for kids, like a bath toy set. That's doing really well. If you click on how many items they've sold, you can see scrolling back, we've got the 8th of November, and they are selling very well, selling at different prices, and it looks like they've actually, see, we've got a lot of sales. I've only come back to the 3rd of October. It looks like they've actually been increasing the price as it gets closer to Christmas. So that's one. And then let's have another look at Pokemon is doing quite well. So we'll click on this one here. Okay, 109 sold. So it's $18.99. Again, last date is the 8th they sold. And as you can see, it's a hot seller. Now this one is remaining consistently at $19 it's selling for, rather than starting low and ramping up higher. But they've got a good, decent amount of sales history on that, and we are only just starting to ramp up for Christmas. So that's another good trend, and that's under the category of Advent calendars. Okay, for this category, we're going to do ornaments. It's 166725. So here, seasonal decoration ornaments. Okay, we're going to look at two here. We're going to look at a hanging Santa and a little Christmas tree. So this is it here. No, it's not. There we go. Okay, so this one is sold $489. Click on this. You can see that's a good hot seller. Similar to the rubber ducky advent calendar. This one is starting off at $21.50, and then there looks like getting closer to Christmas, they've actually started to increase the price a little bit on this hanging Santa. That one's doing really well. Okay. And we also wanted to take a little look at this little miniature Christmas tree. Okay, now it is coming in variations. Now you will notice, especially as we go into the higher up categories, the ones that are selling really well, there is quite a few examples given that are in the form of multi-variation listings. So don't be scared of doing MVLs if you don't do them already. We don't charge for them. We only charge per listing, not for variation. So in effect, your MVLs, your multi-variation listings, are updated for free. So it's a good thing to take advantage of. And of course, we've got instructions of how you can get variations set up. It's not that hard. Okay, so let's have a look. 360 sold. And you can see the different variations that are selling. So obviously the price is reflective of that. However, the point is, these are selling very well. And we're only just beginning, as our graph on Google Trends shows, we're only just beginning the incline to the peak for this trend of selling Christmas items. Okay, so that's that item. Now we are going on to number 2. So let's go back, get back to categories. And for this one, we are going to do Christmas trees. That's 117414 Christmas trees. Okay, so we've got category Christmas trees. Now, I've got 2 examples to show you, 2 examples, and that actually happens to be the same seller. So the second one from the top is Oz River. And like I said, many of these are given in variations. So don't be put off by variations. It's a great opportunity there. There has got sell 373 sold, so we'll click on that. So we can see all the variations that they're selling and the price. So we're going from, some of them are $200 down to $69.99, depending on the size of the tree. That's a good seller, and as we said, we're only just beginning the incline to the real rush on Christmas items. So let's have a look at the second one. Now, the second one is a white Christmas tree. Again, comes in variations, and it is the same seller. Also a good seller. Clicking on the history, you can see here. In fact, it's actually even a better seller than the green tree. There you go. Okay, now obviously feel free to check out any of the other items, but these are two that we honed in on for the category of Christmas trees. Right, let's now go to our top category, which is seasonal decorations itself. Now, what we want to show you here, it will help you make better use of the eBay bestseller research feature. If you click on a category and just ask for eBay to bring you those results, it'll just give you the top results in that category. So I am going to scroll down here and find seasonal decorations, and here it is here. So if I were to bring up seasonal decorations, which I will, it will bring up the top sellers that are in all the child categories underneath that, which is great. However, you will be missing out on all the other information which I've already spelt out for you in the previous 4 categories. So we went through seasonal decorations, which is a child category, Christmas trees, another child category, ornaments, and we also went through window decorations. So seasonal decorations is going to bring up basically the creme de la creme of all of the categories. So now we're coming up with our top item to sell for the Christmas trend. And you'll see that every single item is a Christmas light of some description. Whether it is a string light, fairy light, we have lights. So if you have a look here, there are all lights, and then going through to the second page, lights, 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 more lights. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at some of those. So we have picked out, I believe, this one here. Okay, Oz local stock. As you can see, I have sold a lot, and this isn't restricted to just capitalizing on a Christmas trend, because people like to use lights for all sorts of occasions, sometimes even just permanently around their house and garden. So if you look at the purchase history here, it is an awesome seller. A lot selling there. And then we also had it was this one here. Exact same stock photo, except another seller. Again, doing very well with their sales on this item. Scrolling through, you can see. And it's selling for a decent amount too. Okay, so that is some insight into items that are selling really well for the Christmas trend. Now we want to reverse engineer how to find something on eBay. Like say you think you find this item on eBay and you're like, oh, I'd like to figure out how to find more of that or research that in the eBay bestseller research feature. So bringing up the listing, you will see the seller has put it under these categories here. So we happen to be looking under seasonal decoration, and if you look in the bottom left of your screen down here, you'll see the category number is 170090. You could also look for string lights 38229. Okay, so that's an example of how to reverse engineer to find an item that's selling really well for Christmas. Let's have a look. Christmas decorations. And put that in action. So for instance, our Christmas trees, okay? So we've gone through this. This was our second top category. They're also using another category, so it can be under, they've put under party decorations. So if we hover over Christmas trees, you will see the category number in the bottom left, 117414. And then you could go back to your homepage for the eBay Hot Product Research feature, 117414. Boom, there's your Christmas trees. And here, if you have a look, is that actual listing. Okay, I hope you found this top 5 Christmas items video helpful, that it can give you some insight on how to use Scarcity Manager's eBay best-selling research function. I'll link a video on how to use this research feature below.